So, what's your name?
Carlo Balo. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
What is it that you do here at ES? What's your job title?
Okay, I'm a quality coordinator, from the lines, the manufacturing process.
Okay.
I am in charge from the checking and inspection for every unit and all the inspection and checking of the many units that you fabricated.
Okay. You're coming in after the product is fully made. You have the glass, you have the frame, and you check the quality.
Yeah, we have many different, like a stage for many inspections. We inspect, at the beginning, the glass. We inspected also the aluminum based for some tolerance, some, regulation. And also we checking and inspected all the process during, the process of manufacturing. And we checking, the diagonals, the DLO, the sense, the glass, everything, and many units. Yeah.
Okay. So DLO, daylight opening.
Yeah.
So once again, your focus is just final product.
Yeah.
Okay. In your position, are you focused on the final product or are you focused on the whole process?
The whole process.
The whole process.
Yeah, because I think that the company thinks that the quality costs something, and if you detected something maybe at the beginning, it's better for the process. If you, for example, detected some mistakes or some problems at the beginning, it's better, for the process, for the money, for the schedule, for everything. And yeah, we expected also the final unit, but our scope is expected whole process.
For me, doing the factory tour for the first time,
Yeah.
I was very impressed
Yeah.
in the whole process. Taking raw materials,
Yeah.
mixing a bunch of metals, make the alloy, taking that, going into a different section, the glass coating machine, guys taking that from the beginning, putting on the coatings, laminating, looking at all the quality control points. When you push the metal through the die, that you're checking the dimensions every so often, cutting samples, stress testing them, chemically testing them, heat testing them, and then throughout that whole process going into the paint, checking the paint quality, checking the paint adhesion, and then even further down the line towards the end, or right when it becomes a product, you're inspecting really everything, what's going to be delivered to a new homeowner's house. Can you talk a little bit about the size of the checklist, the training for your teams, for the quality control points? What's that like?
Yeah, I think that we are focused for many different stages. For example, in one line we have a picking and framing area, and assembly stage, and the packaging area. We have, for example, for the inspector located at the beginning of the line, we need to focus, for example, in the scratches. In scratches or defects, for the color, for the aluminum, or maybe for the dimension of the aluminum. That one is my important point or focus at the beginning of the line. Also, for example, when you are assembling the glass, we are checking also looking for maybe scratches in the glass or many defects, for example, for deflections in the glass or for defects just in the glass. Also, with the silicone, we are checking every time good collocation for the silicone, a good feeling, a good process of manufacturing. And I think that our checklist is most focused in complete a product according your necessity, Yeah, and try to satisfy your final product. Yeah, your drawing, your request. Yeah.
It's interesting as an installer.
Yeah.
And someone that sells the product. It's interesting selling the product and then seeing how it's made, all the steps that are taking towards delivering a good product.
Yeah.
Because, we deal with homeowners that are making a big investment. They see a brand new window. They want it to be completely free of defects. We've had people look up close just to see if there's any scratches and things like that, which I completely understand. So it's interesting to see all the quality control points you guys have to try to ensure to the highest reliability or probability that you're going to deliver a product that's not damaged. Or if we can talk a little bit about glass, because glass is of interest to me. What typically causes glass discoloration, distortion,
Newton ring,
delamination?
Distortion, scratches,
So what's usually the reason behind that?
I think that the manipulation in line is the many causes for for that defects, but we are focusing improve and every time trying to make best things or tools in order, to manufacturing a good units. Yeah, I think that maybe the process or the transportation, the moving one glass from here to here, maybe you are provoking some scratches or something. I think is the most common defects.
One thing I like about ES is that the brand, the company, is always pushing towards getting better, reinvesting in themselves. You've been here for 7 years?
7 years and a half, yeah.
What kind of changes have you seen the company make to deliver a better product over time?
Okay, from 7 years, I think that we are like a growing every time, every year for a best tools to try to evolve for more automatic tools, automatic maybe lines, automatic maybe like a tools, and in order, to improve our numbers and also our quality. Yeah, we have maybe more impressive tools in order, to put, the screws, or maybe we have new scaffoldings or new, for example, machine for laboratory, something, yeah. And we every time trying to investigate and trying to buy new trends for the quality and the manufacturing for the units.
That's also very interesting. Going back to glass, during the tour, there was one quality control room where they had like little samples of glass. What do they do in that room?
Yeah, it's in order to, to maybe, hey, I have right now Urban 70. Okay, call to laboratory, going with this, sample and checking against, with the samples. That one is important, same for the glass or for the aluminum, for the color, in order, to contrast, a color with the sample, with a color with the production. Also a color with the glass, with a color, with the production right now. It's a good idea in order, to check normal production and normal, consistency, yeah.
I thought that was very interesting because, if SB70, if I have SB70 on my house and my neighbor does SB70, the two pieces of glass are never going to be that close to where you can't see if it's exact, if it's consistent, the same color. So I thought that was interesting when we did the tour, that they have the sample of what the glass should look like and what production produced. And they compare the two just to make sure that ES SB70 is consistent, no matter if it's going to Miami and Tampa or whatnot. So I thought that was really cool. What's your favorite thing about what you do here for ES?
I think that the challenge to make new things and new products every time. For example, right now we are making a new trend, a new tendency for a new line of customers is legacy, Okay. And we are making a new line of product, like a new sliding glass door, like a new door, like a new casement unit. And that one is interesting when you are develop and trying that the things, working, sending, to the laboratory, proving in the line. All the process is interesting and you are exciting about that things works well, for the customers and for you like a professional, and it's nice, yeah.
Have you seen any of the testing being done in regards to impact testing?
Yeah.
They perform those
we
tests
have it,
here?
yeah. We have, you have a lab, yeah.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
We did some testing of our own. The environment that you guys do testing, it's a piece of wood pushed out of a cannon at a certain speed, but there's not a lot of variables. It's very controlled. It's like, science.
Yeah.
Right? It's a controlled experiment. I took a sledgehammer, an axe, baseball bat, pickaxe, concrete block, paver, crowbar. I hit the windows maybe 30, 40 times, and the 9/16 impact, I sell these products to homeowners, and I would think in my head, are these products as strong as advertised? In this day and age, you have celebrities promoting health products that don't do anything. I never wanted to be somebody who's selling impact windows, which are safety for homeowners, without testing it. So we did the tests. We've tested 5/16 and 9/16 glass, and I have to say that I think the windows performed better than I imagined that they would, which was super impressive. What else do you do outside of quality control, or just quality control?
Yeah, that one is a part, in order to prove, the behavior of the units. We also simulate the raining, controlled rain in the lab. But yeah, like this proved like a canyon, like this one is the name? Cannon and rain, and also structural test. It's a part of the many different, process in order to check the quality of our unit. This is our final process for our control, yeah.
What would you say would be something that is important for customers or homeowners to know about ES in regards to quality control and product quality that you don't think people understand?
I think that our most important or relevant thing about our brand is now our system like a holding, like a Technoglass. manufacturing the glass, Alution manufacturing the aluminum, and our company ES, is like the join of our three teams. And I think that it's a good bet in order, to guarantee a good unit, a good product. And this is the differential factor for another companies. We are thinking like a big one holding. Is our, yeah.
I think it's super interesting in that regard. I've been in construction for a while, and we used to do interior spaces, we do windows, and we do roofing. Some manufacturers will offer a warranty, 50-year warranty.
Yeah.
But when you read warranty,
Yeah.
it doesn't cover anything. So yeah, that's one thing I love about ES is, you have the quality control in-house.
Yeah.
There are a lot of manufacturers, as I was talking to Alejandro about earlier.
Yeah.
There's a lot of manufacturers that buy their glass finished from a manufacturer.
Yeah.
They buy their extrusions finished and painted from another manufacturer. And some of them paint other extrusions, and the manufacturer is just building glass and extrusions and building a window and offering a warranty, but they have no control on the glass. They have no control on the extrusions. I do enjoy that about ES, that they have everything under one.
Yeah, and it's more, and you maybe enjoy when you work with your brother. And my brother is Alution.
Right.
And you have maybe best communication, maybe in order, to inform some new projects or maybe mistakes or something. It's better that you communicate with your brother, with your sister, with your family, as with external companies.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Great job. Great job.